We are the living stones. As He is the one living stone, we are the branches of that stone. We are smaller stones of the greater stone. But the Lord showed me that we need to be connected to the big source stone. He is that living source. But we need to be connected with Him in order to allow that life-giving light to flow out of us to that which is around us. We cannot give what we do not have. The more you have, the more you are able to give. According to the fullness of the light that you carry, the more levels of light and life, which is the life, you are able to give. We are the living elements come down from heaven. We are the pieces from heaven. We are the pieces of God. We carry heaven in us. And we are the element that brings down heaven into the world. We are the governing factors that are sent to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, otherwise known as the ecclesia. What does it say about them? That the gates of death shall not prevail against them. Why? Because they have, through constant use of their spiritual senses, entangling themselves with oneness in the light of the life of Jesus Christ, becoming overcomers of death, becoming overcomers of darkness. And darkness cannot prevail, death cannot prevail upon them, because they are so filled with that life of Jesus Christ in His light. In Jesus is no darkness. We in Him also have no attachments to darkness. Therefore, we walk in the light of life. All these things are just words. But when you practice the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ, then these things are a tangible thing that you can run to. Run the good race of faith. As you started out with faith, receiving Jesus Christ, therefore continue your oneness, your union with Him in relationship, in intimate getting to know Him through that presence, through His oneness of His presence. Death cannot hold us because we are entangled into His life-giving light. You see the mystery of the light of Jesus Christ in us. Through reason of spiritual practice in that light, it allows all death patterns to break off of us, even off of our DNA, our ancestry. That which our ancestors carried into us, into our DNA. All those death patterns, curse patterns, everything of the darkness, it cannot be in the light. The light is the love. The light of His love breaks fear, death, guilt, sickness, to break off of our identities. The identity that we have in our DNA is broken off of it by the light of His love. It is His love in the light that breaks off death. Love is the most powerful force. It is not la-di-da, wishy-washy. It is the most powerful force, and it shall overcome the world. It shall overcome all the evil. It shall come over all the darkness. But it shall first start in you when you abide in the light of Jesus Christ. All of the earth is waiting, groaning for the revealing of you saints. You saints. The mystery which has been hidden from the past ages and generations, but now has been manifested to His saints. This mystery is manifested to you right now. You have to decide, are you going to just hear it? Or are you going to walk further into it? This is what Paul did. And no matter what they did to him, he could not die. No matter how much they ravished his body, he got up and went back. He was so full of the light of Jesus Christ, death could not cling to him anymore. Enoch was the same. He decided that he was going to dwell in the presence of Yahweh every day. And Yahweh delights in when we spend our time with him in the presence, just basking in the bliss of his presence, in the bliss of his love. He wants that relationship with us.